Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and this is our Wip Wednesday edition. How is everyone this morning? Let me go over to the comments. I see Naomi. I see Wendy. It's so good to see you here this morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. What is in your cup this morning? I have my usual coffee this morning, and I looked for 10 minutes for my microphone. I've been recording this past week. I've been recording a little bit, and I set it down somewhere safe. Oh, goodness. Hey, Connie, how are you? How are you, Connie? I just sent you an email, Connie, if you would like to join this morning. So it's good to see everyone this morning. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Hey, Nikki, good morning. Good to see you. Connie's just waking up. Yep. How about everybody else? How is everybody? Are you doing all right this morning? I'm doing okay. Doing all right. I've got my coffee and I'm so glad. Do you ever put anything in anything? It could be anything, right? In a safe place. And then no matter what you do, no matter how much you backtrack, no matter how much you look at the places that make sense of where you might have put that object, and you still can't find it. That's where I'm at right now. King Buddy is giving himself a bath. Oh no, Nikki. Nikki says we looked for 20 minutes for Sophia's shoes this morning. She was a little late to school. Guess where they were? I don't know. Were they in the closet, like where they're supposed to be, or right by the door where they're supposed to be? Of course. They were in the shoe bucket. Of course they were. I mean, come on. Why would they be there, right? That's funny, Nikki. So, yeah, I looked in all of the places. Like when I was recording, I was cooking. Hey, Alice, good morning. You're getting your car tuned up. Just hitting the thumbs up and you're going to catch the replay. I'm glad that you're here. Even for just a little bit. Oh my goodness. So like I had an apron on and the apron had pockets. So I checked the pockets of that apron. Nope, not there. And then I remembered, I think I might have put them in my pants pocket. Well, I can't remember what pants I was wearing. So I went to the laundry and guess what? Hubby did laundry yesterday. So if it was in there, I don't know. I just don't know, right? It could be anywhere. And if it was in the laundry, it's probably ruined. Yes, I was wearing pants, Connie. I was wearing pants, but I'm not sure which pair of pants I was wearing. And anyway, it wouldn't matter because they got washed anyway. So there's that. Yeah. Hey, I see somebody. Let me see. All right. Hey, Connie.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm all sinusy this morning.
Okay.
You can hear me fine?
I can hear you. Yep, I can hear you. I'm glad you're here. Oh, how are you this morning? Are you staying warm?
I'm waking up.
Good. That's great. Oh my gosh. It's so good to see you. So guys, everyone, this is a surprise for everyone this morning. Connie from Just Another Stitch is here just to hang out a little bit, as long as she wants to, actually. Good morning, Naomi.
Hi,
Trudy,
Naomi.
good morning. It's good to see you. And
Hello, everyone.
yeah. So Connie's just here to hang out with us. Do you have the boy? Oh, there's the boy. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that handsome boy. Hey, Bud Bud. Oh, hi, Biscuit. How are you?
It's a family.
A family portrait.
Oh, he's getting
Uh-oh.
aggravated.
Hello, Biscuit.
I figured you had to see your bud.
Oh gosh, that was sweet. Thank you for showing him to me. I miss that soft fur. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
He likes his chin rubs.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. He just meowed.
Uh-oh.
But I was patting him like on his lower part.
Oh
He
yeah.
don't like
Yeah,
that.
he don't like that. Or he's got a lot of nerve endings on his, back end. And he was always super sensitive about that. Yeah. So Connie, tell me what you're working on.
Hold up, let me go get it.
Oh, okay.
I'll be
Cool.
right back.
Okay. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm so glad that she had a chance to hop on in this morning. This was a surprise. We were chatting last night and I was like, you know what? I'm going to send you the link. And if you want to come on in and just chat with me for a little bit. No agenda. Let's just chat. I like her background. I've never learned how to do backgrounds like that. Like if I do a background, then I'm like fading in and out and there's like glowy things all around me. I'm not good at that background thing, but she's very good. Connie's very good. Oh, is that a mandala?
Well, they call it a lotus vest.
A lotus vest. Oh, yeah.
Give me a minute. My yarn kind of got all
Oh, yes, as you were
tangled in
carrying
it.
it. Yeah. Oh, that
So the
is
cake's kind of
pretty.
like the bottom part's falling out from it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But
I love that edging. It's very fluffy looking. Floofy.
my yarn's all tangled up.
Oh, no. Oh no. The battle of the yarn. Who will win? Yarn 1, Connie 0. Oh no.
And every time I think I got it,
Yeah.
I'm like, it feels like more of the yarn's everywhere.
Oh no. Oh my gosh. Is anyone else? Hey Naomi, good morning. Good morning. Nikki says hi to Buddy. Oh, look at that. Oh my. Hey, you know what? That must have some green in it.
Oh yeah, you can't pinch me.
No, but what I'm saying is your green screen is making it
Oh,
have holes in
that's
it.
true. I forgot about that.
Yeah. I was like, wow, that's really lacy. It's got big holes. Oh, look how pretty. Oh, yeah. That is so gorgeous. Oh, I love how it starts with the green inside and then it goes out to, it's more like a tan. Is that correct?
Yeah, and it gets brown.
And brown. That's pretty. Oh, I love that stitch. How
This is the
pretty.
yarn or yarn, the
Nice.
moonlight,
Okay.
and this is the sleeve I'm working on,
Oh, that's gorgeous.
and then this is the other sleeve. I have to weave in the end on the
Oh
sleeve.
my. It has the what do you call those
Bell,
sleeves? I used to
bell
bell
sleeve,
sleeves. Nice.
and
Oh, that's
there's
gorgeous.
supposed to be a tie that you do like at the end of the pattern, which I'm
Right.
kind of looking at and I'm like, I hope I can figure this out.
Listen, if you can figure that whole lotus vest out, you can figure out a piece of, string. You can do that.
And
You got
there is a video tutorial. I do find they go like she goes fast,
Yeah.
but if I if I can't figure out the tie from the written pattern, I'll put the video on.
And just watch it a couple times. Yeah, yeah.
Let me go put this back up. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Naomi says, I made one in red and black, but sleeveless. Oh, Naomi, I love those. Aren't they pretty? Naomi, did you find it easy to do? I love the colors too, Nikki. Nikki loves those colors. Yeah, the green and the way it went out into brown. That is really, really pretty. So what is your weather like where you're at? Where I'm at, let's see, because, okay, where I'm at right now, it is 48 degrees Fahrenheit. The real feel is 55, so that's not bad. And it's very sunny here. How about you, Connie?
It's colder here.
Oh, man.
It's 46 according to the computer.
Oh, wow. Wowie, wowie.
2 degrees colder.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. And you know what? Our friend from up north and our friend from up north, Alice from the Great White North.
I'll go turn up the heat.
What did he say?
He told me if I was cold, he'd go turn up the heat.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh. Hey, do you have your coffee yet, Connie? That'll warm you up. Da, da, da. Yeah, that'll warm you up. Nikki says 52 here in Texas. It's cold in Texas. My goodness.
We're colder than Texas.
Well, so Alice said, she's in Toronto and she woke up to snow today. Can you believe it? Snow.
I don't think I know what snow is.
You're not in a region where you get snow?
We get it about once every 2 or 3 years.
Okay. Yeah. Obviously when I lived in Florida, we didn't get snow at all. And every now and then the sky would look, that really white look, like any moment snow was going to come and we'd be like, oh, that's a snow sky. Of course, we never got snow. We were in central Florida. So I know at one point I lived in North Florida and one time we got a little bit of flurries, but that was it. Nothing special. Nothing like here in Tennessee. Oh,
I remember the first time I saw snow. I was in the 7th grade. Like it had gone longer than normal without snowing. And it was like this big deal. And you heard everyone yelling outside when the snow started, it's snowing, it's snowing.
That's fun. Oh my gosh, that's fun.
Me and my brother went to try to go find the snow because one of my dad's friends had called.
Yeah.
Saying it was snowing where he was at, like, I guess kind of like a neighboring town. So my brother decides he's going to go drive to find the snow. And of course, I wanted to see snow. Yeah. But looking back, I'm kind of shocked my dad let us go because my brother never drove in snow.
Go ahead, go on, go play in the streets.
But nothing happened. We were fine.
Right. Now Trudy is in Cape Town, South Africa, and it is 93 degrees there right now. Oh my goodness, Trudy.
That's hot.
That is hot. Woo! That is so hot. And Naomi says that her Lotus vest without sleeves, it was easy, not easy. And she laughs, not really for a beginner. At least that's my thought. Yeah, I would think so too. I would think that it would get that like the vest. Does it ever get like a little confusing or like, because it gives you different things on every row, right? Yeah. And then if your stitch count is off, then the next row doesn't work,
There were a few times I had to go to the tutorial to see what they were
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah. Yeah. And that having the stitch count not quite right, that would drive me crazy. Crazy. Ooh, we're nice and big now. I just made us nice and big. I was like, wow, why do we have these little tiny screens?
Whoever wants to see my wrinkles and my no makeup this morning.
Come on now. Come on.
Look,
You don't have wrinkles, girl. Oh, come on. You don't have wrinkles. I have dark circles. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Well, I do. I think it's probably more like mine has to probably do with iron deficiency or something. I think that. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So let's see. I'm going to go out and go out to the post office today and drop off some letters, some bills, And I don't really have a whole lot to do, but the midday, yeah. So got to take hubby to an appointment, and so that's all. Nothing real super exciting. So I don't know, but hey, you know what? I started last night. I started a new rug. Let me show you. I'm on this rug kit, Connie. I don't know if you caught wind of that or anything, but I've made 2 rugs so far for my bathroom. I made one for in front of the bathtub, and I made one for in front of the shower. And the one that I made in front of the shower is not quite it's not quite big enough for my liking. Hubby says it's fine. And so I might go with the it's fine route, or I might replace it with this one. And this one I started making, and it is an oval. So like I did 40 chains, and then I just started going around, in an oval. So let me see if I can show you. And
pretty.
Thanks. And it's scrap yarn. It's double strand scrap yarn. And I keep forgetting where the camera is because I'm using my laptop today for StreamYard. And so anyway, it's double strand. So like the first one, I had a little bit of purple, so that middle has a little bit of purple and green, and then I added some blue, and then the blue ran out, so I went to yellow, and so anyway.
Ooh la la.
I know. So that's what I do. I just change up the colors, and then each round just turns into a different colorway, because like this one has, there it is. It has different colors. So this is what I'm working on today, and I'm real excited about it. I think this is going to make a really pretty oval rug. And what I like about the double strand cotton is that when you step on it with your bare feet, it's squishy and it's soft. And then of course the cotton absorbs. So when you get out of the shower or the bath, it absorbs and then it dries. So, and the more you step on it, the flatter it gets. No blocking. I don't block.
Crochet, I've never really found I've had to. Now, knitting is a different story.
Is it? Yeah. Well, and knitting sometimes turns out a little more delicate, doesn't it? So, and it kind of can bunch up, especially if it has the knit purl, right? Or is it when you do all knit, then it kind of bunches, or is it the knit purl that bunches? I can't remember.
Stockinette will curl if you have it around the ends.
Okay, yes, that's what I was thinking. That's one of the reasons why I've always liked crochet better, because like I was given a really pretty blanket, and it was knit on a knitting machine, but then when you would lay the blanket out, the sides would like do little loops, little curls. And now that was back in the day. Now, if I still had that blanket, which I probably do, I could probably take a crochet hook to it and, crochet just a single crochet border, even just one row, and that would help it lay flat, I'm sure.
And another thing is typically the best thing to do is do border stitch edging, but crochet edging would work too.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what
I'm not.
normally you'll have like 3 rows at the bottom and the top, and then like
Yeah,
the first like 3 stitches on the side or border stitch. It's
yeah.
because how it likes to curl.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. And for me, obviously, I'm a crocheter at heart. I know how to knit, but I don't really enjoy it. Um, it's somewhat fun, but it's a little stressful because, you know, like if you're making a hat, then you have to go to those little extra things and do all that. Yeah. Naomi says it's 39 degrees there where she's at. Nikki is still working on Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas, and she has the eyebrows and one arm. Yay! Hey, Catherine. Good morning to you. Good morning, Nisi, and good morning, Donna. Good to see y'all. Oh,
Good
I'm so glad.
morning to y'all.
Connie's gonna sing to you. Oh my goodness! I sometimes sing, and then they all cover their ears.
I could sound amazing. Give me just a second.
Uh-oh.
Good morning to you.
Oh, Connie has a voice changer and she is in love with it.
But really, I don't use it as much as you would think I would.
Yeah. 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 So good morning to all 3 of you. That is good to see you. Oh no, Donna says she hasn't been to bed yet. I hope everything's okay, Donna. Did you stay up crocheting all night? Oh my goodness. I hope nothing bad happened. I hope that you were just up crafting your heart out and you just forgot to go to sleep.
I would be a walking zombie if I was up all night.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And then I would get the shaky head and the headache and be sick. And yeah, it's not a good thing for me. I used to, when I was young, I could stay up all night. Yeah. Oh, okay. Naomi has to run. Bye, Naomi. Have a
good
great
day.
day. Have a great day.
Don't do
Yeah.
anything new.
Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. So I am going to get my crochet out and let me see. Oh,
I'm probably going to start a beanie today.
Oh, fun. Fun. You have a beanie yen, huh?
Yeah, let me go grab the yarn. I'll be right back again.
Okay. So yeah, I'm doing this with a half double crochet. I'm really into half double crochets for the rugs because it makes it nice and flexible, and it's a tight stitch. Do you see that? I mean, there are little holes in it, but it's not bad. So I'm liking it.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. What kind of yarn are you going to use?
Initially, I was planning to use this one.
Oh, that's pretty.
Roll.
What kind is that?
This is Sweet Roll Premier.
Oh, nice.
But I do have concern because I'm doing a tutorial.
Uh-huh.
With the fact that there's white.
Oh, yeah. White is hard to see.
Then I thought maybe I should use this colorway instead.
Oh, that's really pretty too. I love purple and green together.
Yeah, this one is, where's the color? Rock Candy.
Rock Candy, nice.
Yeah, the gray and pink one is Bubble Pop.
Bubble Pop, okay.
I like
now
the Sweet Rolls.
Those rolls are like what, 5 ounces or 3 ounces? Where are they?
Let's see. It's 5 ounces, 245 yards.
Okay. And is that a 3?
I think 4.
4, wow. Good.
Yeah, 4 medium.
Nice. Nice.
Watch, Buddy's gonna come around and knock my yarn over.
Yeah. He's gonna see the yarn and he's gonna be like, "Be right there, Mom."
It's like he jumps up and he slides.
Yeah, he likes the voices too. The voices attract him. I don't know.
There's this little baby kitten short that like when I want Buddy to come to me, I'll put it playing. It doesn't always work, but a lot of times they'll get his attention and he's like, "Where's the baby? Where's the baby?"
I know, right? He did that here. He would you know, if he was ever missing, and well, I mean in Florida, when I had him in Florida, if he was ever missing and I couldn't find him and I was like so worried he got lost or he got locked in a closet or something, you know, I would play either a baby laughing or a baby crying, and that sound always brought him to the room. So I knew if I played that and he didn't come, I knew he was locked in a room somewhere. Usually in a closet.
He likes, like when I can't find him, usually he gets under the blankets.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't know how he gets himself under there. But I mean, he's wrapped himself like a burrito under the blanket before.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it. And my shadow girl, she regularly spends the morning like burrowed under the blankets. And yeah, that's one of her favorite spots. She did that on Mom's bed and Mom didn't know. And Mom like set a laundry basket right next to her and everything, and she was doing that, and I came in to talk to her and I was like, "Oh, Shadow's under your covers." And she's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, she's right there next to your laundry basket." And she's like, "I didn't even know it. I didn't even see her." So yeah.
Yeah, you hear the blanket meow.
Right. Especially if you get next to it and you touch it. Yeah, they're like, "Wait a minute. I'm here."
Howdy, Nifty. How are you?
Hey, Nifty. Nifty, I am making a rug, and it is a scrap yarn cotton rug, and I'm doing it in an oval. So like I did 40 chains, and then I'm just going boop, boop all the way around. And I'm kind of just winging it with the edges because, you know, you want them to kind of like go in a nice oval. And so you have to do some, you know, two stitches in one just to get that oval laying nice. But then sometimes I overdo it. And so then it gives like a ripple and I have to take it out and say, okay, no, I want this flat. I never really got the, like for the oval, the, you know, the guide to how do you keep it flat. So I just have to wing it every time.
Now, do you use like a lining for underneath it or?
No. So in this house, we have in every room, we have plank vinyl flooring. So it's like the plank vinyl that like locks into each other. And it has kind of a, well, it kind of feels like wood. It kind of has a little bit of a ridge, like where the wood grain, the faux wood grain is. And yes, Nifty, I'm doing half double crochet. Yes. And hey, Mary, good to see you. And so the flooring has just enough of a grip with the cotton that when you step on it, it doesn't slide. Now, if I had like flooring that was slippery, it would definitely slide and then I'd have to put something under it. But I got this flooring on purpose because it had that feel to it of like a wood grain. And I wanted that because it wouldn't be as slippery. So I hate slipping. And, you know, if you spill water or whatever, at least in this floor, if you spill water, you're not going to go, whoop, you know, feet to the ceiling and hit your backside and, you know, all that. Not
Been
fun.
there.
Oh boy, it is not fun, is it?
I think this was not that long before I started my channel. There was some water on the bathroom floor, and of course I managed to hit it.
Mm-hmm.
My leg slid, and you know what caught my fall? It could have been worse than what it was.
Oh,
My
wow.
leg somehow went into the bathtub and hit the side of the bathtub.
Oh my gosh. That could have been bad, Connie. Wow.
For the longest time, my knee was like all sore, and because I had gone to physical therapy between my back and my knee, and it probably made my back worse.
Probably did. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Nifty, I am using scrap cotton, 100% cotton yarn. And this is a scrap yarn project. So, and I'm using two strands, and at my discretion or when the yarn runs out of that color, depending, I will do the magic knot and I'll tie, you know, yarn together, and then I just keep going. So I never weave in ends on this one. In fact, in the middle, when I had the end, I just crocheted over it. If you can see, like here's the little, oh, no, you can't see. Here's the little end of the tail that I crocheted over. So I just need to snip that and that will be done. So that's what I did, Nifty. But I love doing scrap yarn projects, especially with the cotton, because I love the way they look.
I've never done scrap yarn projects.
Oh my gosh, I'm in love with them.
I tend to use scrap yarn to stuff amigurumis.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I know. I would do that, except that a lot of times my scrap yarn, I have, you know, at least 25 yards, you know, and maybe sometimes it's only 10. Like with this purple, obviously I made a chain, and then it had enough to just go. So it was like 40 stitches, then plus this, you know, so it wasn't really very much, but it gives a little bit of interest in the middle, and you're like, oh, that's different, you know. But I'm liking this, and I'm wanting to do different colors around each, like do a couple rows with the yellow and different things, so that because like I've got 2 rows of yellow here and then only 1 row of yellow here. So I think I'm going to go down to like here, and then I'm going to add a different color, but every time it's a different color. So have you decided which cake you're going to use?
I'm probably going to go with the purple and the green.
Yeah.
Because I think that would show better in the tutorial.
Oh, and it's so pretty. When I was about 5 years old, I had a little bikini, and it was purple and green. I know. It was purple and green, and I loved that bikini. I don't even know why I remember it, except that I loved the color. And every time I wore it, I just kept thinking, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. So, I mean, that was over 50 years ago, Connie.
I don't think I've ever worn a bikini, not even as a kid.
Oh my.
I always had one piece.
Yeah.
And now I don't think y'all want me in no bikini.
Oh, come on, Connie. Live life on the edge. Oh my goodness. I know. I don't think anybody wants to see me even in a one piece anymore. So not unless it has a big old skirt on it.
I know. And this is whenever I was a lot smaller. I had lost a lot of weight doing Weight Watchers at the time.
Yeah.
And one day I'm at the pool at the Y, and I look down at my legs, and I'm just like, because, like, you know how when you lose a lot of weight, you get
Yeah.
the excess skin? And
Yeah.
that's what I like. All I noticed on the top of my legs, I was just like,
oh, and you're so proud of yourself for the weight loss, and then you got to deal with that, Yeah.
but one thing though, a lot of people were like shocked that I didn't have more than what I did.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
But I was also like, I did aerobics a lot at the
Oh, good.
time.
Remember when aerobics was like the thing? Oh my goodness. I kind of miss those days. I really like doing aerobics. So
I
Catherine says, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I miss doing step aerobics.
Yeah. Step aerobics. I know. I used to go to classes and stuff. Now I can't even, I'd be like, okay, hold on.
I was going to become an aerobics teacher at the Y.
Oh, wow.
I had
That's
my first
awesome.
certification.
Yeah. That's awesome. Catherine says she's going to start a scrap yarn rug right now. That's awesome, Catherine. I can't wait to see yours. I mean, basically you just do your own thing, right? And make your own colors. And I'm really liking this oval a lot.
You know what I haven't made in a while?
What?
Amigurumi.
Oh, me either.
I
You
better not tell myself that because now I'm going to be like, another thing to try to get done soon.
I know. I know. And Connie, I have the new book by Sarah Zimmerman, Repeat Crafter Me, and it's her
Ooh.
new one, Forest Friends. So I might need to make one of her forest friends. I don't.
Ooh.
Yes. And Crafty wants to know what size hook I'm using. Right now I'm using a 7 milli. It's 7.0 millimeter hook. You could use a 7 or a 7.5. You could even get away with a K hook if you don't have a 7 milli. I think a K hook is 6.5. But I like to do the 7 because I feel like it's like flexible enough. See how it's flexible? But it's not too and it's not too stiff, but then it's not giving too much freedom in the yarn stitches, And the thing is, when you make a cotton scrap yarn project and then you wash it like you would wash anything. Like you can even bleach it. You can, because I've done that for the kitchen, like do a drying mat or a canning mat. And what will happen is it will get a little tighter. The stitches will get a little tighter after you put it in the dryer. And that's okay too. So that's why I like to start with a 7 milli.
Whenever I had gone back to work on a project that used the 7 millimeter, well, I had been using my clover hooks because I was so happy I finally got clover.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, gee, now I got to go back to using my old hook.
Oh, no.
Because
I went ahead and
6.
bought a 7 milli in a clover. Look, and it's plastic, and it is so awesome. So awesome. Because it's plastic, it's lightweight, so it's not that hefty 7 milli. I've got hair in my, can you imagine? I have hair in my project, Connie.
I always get hair on my projects.
I know. Oh gosh, I'm so glad that you're here with me today, Connie, because I get to just crochet and we can chat and then chat with our friends. This is awesome. Okay, Mary, that's good. You're on your phone now. I hope you can hear now. Mary was having problem hearing. And Connie, I looked for 10 minutes for my my microphone, and I have 2 of these, and then I have the insert that goes into like the phone or the laptop, so that I can, and all I can find is this. I can't find the insert or the other microphone. You got a nice big microphone. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, I do have a big microphone. Let me see. Oh, well, See, that was it. I thought, oh, I won't ever need that. Here, let me see if this works. Oh, probably not, because look, it's an old one, and it has this kind of plug, and I don't know. Yeah, this
I
laptop
got
doesn't have a
I
plug
got
in.
tired of having mic problems.
Wait a minute.
And no one has said anything about my voice being off since I've gotten this one. Because normally people would tell me I sounded underwater at times.
Can you hear me? Oh, let's see.
I hear you.
Mic in.
Nope, nope, nope. You're muted. Let me try to type this. Okay.
Yeah, I could hear you.
Okay.
Unless you couldn't hear me. So let me try this one more time.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's good to know. Okay. This is useless now. Because, the new have that little jack plug anymore. You know? I so I couldn't even use my old wired up mic system. So I had to buy a new one, which was the wireless, and now I don't know what I've done with the other parts. So
See, now I wish I could plug in my mic
yeah.
to my phone.
Yeah.
Because I would love to use this mic when I do my regular videos.
Yes. But it won't let you because there's no plug. There's no outlet.
Exactly.
Yeah. Everything's going wireless now, which is okay. Hey, and you know what? So the only reason that I'm able to do these live streams on my laptop is because I have a new one, and my son helped me pick it out because I had another one picked out, and I was like, is this okay? Because I didn't know what all of those things meant, right? And so he came back and he's like, no, this one's better. Well, first he said, okay, what are you going to use it for? And I told him. And then he's like, okay, this one's better. Plus it was cheaper. And I mean, laptops are so inexpensive now. I mean, do you remember the days when it was like $2,500 for a laptop? And now you can get one for like $300. And as long as you know what you're getting, which I didn't, but my son did, this one actually has a touch screen.
Cool.
It's so weird. I know. I found out by accident because I like touched the screen and it said, oh, and it popped up a pop-up and everything. I'm like, what? So it's smarter than I am. So
what I always do is I get the refurbished.
Oh,
where they're
yeah.
cheaper. Like my computer, my desktop, it's
Uh-huh.
refurbished.
Yeah. That's nice, especially since a lot of times with the refurbished, they have not just refurbished, but they've replaced things too. Ooh, okay. Nifty wants to know, have we ever seen the video of the lady that turns thin yarn into bulky yarn? I think she washes it and then dries it. Is that what she does? And how she turns that into bulky yarn? I'm not sure. If I did, I saw it by accident a long time ago. But otherwise, no. I haven't seen anything recent.
Oh, I actually was live from my phone the other day.
You were live from your phone?
Yeah.
Nice. I do that all the time.
I always go live from my desktop. But I
Oh,
was
wow.
also I was on Dana's panel a few
Uh-huh.
days ago,
Uh-huh.
and I actually went from my phone.
Wow. That's awesome. And you know, now were you on StreamYard and you were from your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little harder on your phone. I've noticed because everything is smaller and it doesn't give you all the options. But were you able to access like the comments and stuff from your phone?
Well, it did look like if I could get to it, but then I
Mhm.
couldn't see like the panel.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
didn't have that tab open, so I could, I couldn't see it. But yeah, everything was like tiny. I was like,
yeah,
my eyes aren't that good.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so Nifty says the video is only 1 minute long. The name of it is Turn Fine Thin Yarn into Bulky Yarn in One Easy Step. And she said, please watch it. You'll be glad you did. That's fun. She said she's a wizard. The
Cool.
girl, whoever does this, is a wizard. That's fun. Oh my
But
goodness.
like whenever I made Buddy's cat bed
Yeah,
and I had to use like 2 strands of yarn, that
yeah.
tore.
Is it?
I
Maybe
find it
you were,
is.
what size hook were you using?
I think like a 7 or an
Oh,
8, something like that.
yeah. Are you a tight crocheter?
Maybe a little.
Okay. I find that people who crochet really tight have a harder time with, with bulkier yarns. But do you ever crochet with like a 5 or a 6?
I like 5 millimeters, my favorite size hook.
Um, okay. What about the yarn, like a 5 weight yarn?
Not often. I'm
Okay.
a 4 and under girl.
Okay. That's why. Yeah, that's why. Because a double strand of 4 is kind of equivalent to a 5. And so I can only handle mentally can only handle a 3, a 4, or 5 weight yarn. I don't want anything different. I don't want anything thicker. It's just too cumbersome, and I don't want anything thinner because it just takes so long. Hey, Gloria.
Howdy, howdy. Yep, I can't lose my mic. The funny thing is it gets in the way sometimes
Yeah.
because, like, let's see if you can see. You see, like, this piece
Oh,
here, the
wow.
silver? A lot
Yeah.
of times I have to unplug it so I
Yeah.
can, like, move the arm out the way
Yeah.
when I'm not live.
Yeah. And if you're doing tutorials, do you use that mic? I mean, does it get in your way then?
No, I do my tutorials from my phone.
Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. Your mic is set up on your laptop. I get it. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Gloria. It's good to see you.
Hi,
Good to
Lydia.
see you. Oh, Gloria, I hope you're okay too. I hope you are. I know life is a little rough right now. And so it is okay to not be okay, but it's also okay to tell people and right. And I really hope that you're doing okay. So Gloria is my friend from the UK, and I just love her. She is so sweet, and she's always checking on me, making sure I'm okay. And she's so sweet. Hey, Lydia, good morning. Good morning to you.
You know how you were saying the whole okay thing? It
Uh-huh.
reminds me of something from the Navy.
Oh,
Because
yeah?
when you're in boot camp,
Uh-huh.
well, when you first go to boot camp, you have the habit of saying okay.
Oh,
And when you say that around the company commanders, they're like, "It's ma'am." And because sometimes you're like, "Okay, yes,
oh.
ma'am."
Yeah, they don't want you to say, okay. They want you to say, yes, ma'am, right? Yeah. Oh,
And
boy.
at a certain point, some of the ones that were still saying okay,
Yeah.
well, they fixed that.
Oh,
They
wow.
made them stick their head in the locker, and
Yeah.
they had to say it's not okay to say okay.
Oh,
And
no.
with the echo and all.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't
Oh
have
my
to.
goodness. So then you're like, you never want to say okay again, right?
That's the point of it.
Oh my goodness. So did you outgrow that? Like, did you forget it once you left the Navy? Were you like, freedom, I can say okay? Or were you still like, you know, like,
Well,
no, that word
after
is taboo?
it's funny because in boot camp, they had us
Uh-huh.
calling the petty officers ma'am.
Uh,
So you get out of boot camp and you go to your A school,
uh-huh.
and you're used to calling everyone ma'am, but when you call an enlisted person ma'am or sir,
Yes.
they don't like it.
Oh, you have to say like, yes, Sergeant, yes, Captain. Is that what you have to
Well,
do?
it's just, you just can talk normal to them.
Oh, yeah.
It's only officers that you have to continue saying ma'am and sir to.
Oh, wow. Nisi, have a great day at work. Have a great day at work. I'm glad that you made it to work.
Have fun. Don't do anything I would do there.
Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, they you kind of get out of it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
A
You
lot
kind
of
of,
things change after boot camp, at least back when I was in the Navy. I
oh
mean, I
wow.
know I know stuff has changed now.
Yeah. Yeah. How many years were you in the Navy?
It was actually 3 years.
3 years? Wow. Now, did you ever go on any missions out in the big blue ocean?
Not on a boat, but I was stationed in Diego Garcia, which is
Wow.
it's an island in the middle of the Indian Ocean. It's shaped like
Wow.
a horseshoe.
Cool.
It's isolated,
Yeah, it sounds like it.
but
Wow.
it's gorgeous out there.
Oh, wow. I have a cousin who is currently in the Air Force, and he is stationed in Spain, in Rota,
Ooh.
Spain. And the pictures that he shows of like the housing that he got is right on like the coast, the beach, and it's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous.
See, I was this close to joining the Air Force.
Oh wow.
But the thing was I had to lose more weight to join the Air Force than the Navy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because they were concerned with my big hips. I have
Well,
Swedish hips.
girls got hips. What can we say, right?
I was I was in Orlando, Great
Uh-huh.
Lakes, Illinois, Diego Garcia. Oh yeah, Biloxi, Mississippi. I was at an Air Force base for a
Oh,
while.
nice. Nice. Yeah, it's funny how they kind of overlap, and also with the Marines, because the Marines, they're like land, sea, air, and so you would overlap with them as well.
But like whenever I was in Biloxi, I was kind of lonesome because there weren't that many Navy people. And somehow, which in some levels this was a good thing for me,
Mm-hmm.
where the barracks I got put in wasn't the barracks like the other Navy people were in. I don't
Yeah.
know why.
Oh wow.
And but it was closer to where I had to go, and I was on foot.
Yeah.
So if I would have been like in the other barracks, that would have been fun. Because I would have either had to find a ride somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they had the bus, but I don't know if it actually ran that early in the morning.
Oh
I
wow.
don't
Yeah.
know.
What was it, like 4 or 5 in the morning you had to get up?
I don't I think it was like 7 we had to be there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boot camp is where they really get you up early.
Okay. Now, I grew up in Baltimore, and in Maryland, that's where the Naval Academy is, and so we had several. I knew a couple people that went into the Naval Academy, and when I was in high school, I considered it, but all for the wrong reasons, right? I just thought the guys looked really cute.
Ooh la la.
I know, but it might have been good. I might have come home crying with my tail tucked, under, but I don't know if I could have handled it. I might have. I was young. I did aerobics, so I was stronger. I was younger.
The funny thing is, like, I could not run.
Oh.
Like, and I tried, but I was more walking before, I went into boot camp.
Yeah.
I could not stay running long.
Oh, yeah.
And at first, like whenever they had you do PT, which is physical training exercise, I could not keep up.
Oh.
And I would always end up walking. And at first they let you get away with it.
Right.
But then they get to a point, and this was the first time that I actually was able to stay running the whole time.
Oh, wow.
The very day they started doing this, to our company.
Right.
If they caught you walking, they would what they call cycle you, which was like intense exercise.
Yes.
Kind
of like, what do they call it now? CrossFit? Like that CrossFit where they make you do, give me 20 burpees and then 20 pull-ups and then 20, all of that.
I wasn't a fast runner, but I went just enough that I wasn't walking.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I was worried because you have to do the 1.5 miles in under, I think in boot camp it was under 15 minutes for females.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, am I going to be able to do this? But I did.
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah.
Well, I think I had about a minute to spare on my time.
Well, you did it. That's the main thing, right? Yeah.
And I also couldn't do, like, because in the Navy, you have to do the men's push-ups.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't do a men's push-up whenever I went in.
Yeah. You could when you got out, right?
Yep.
Yep. They don't, yeah. They don't bend the rules if you're like, well, I really can't do that. And they don't go, okay, it's all right. You don't have to.
Trust me, you'll get there.
They're like, yeah, there's no choice.
And then like when you go to graduate boot camp, the company commanders kind of admits certain things to you.
Uh-oh.
And normally the ones that like they would have like do laps more or drop and give me so many push-ups were the ones that they were more worried about.
Oh, yeah.
And somehow, I don't know how, they never targeted me.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, because I was struggling.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I wasn't one of the ones that.
They probably saw that you had, a determination, and so that kept them off your back, probably.
And I remember, like, because you had to make your bed a certain way, and I could not get it at first. And here I am, like, disaster zone when we were practicing. And I'm just like, oh my, the company commander's going to come down on me like no tomorrow. And she just comes up to me and she's like, you're going to get this. And like, she just kind of had somebody help me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm not getting yelled at.
Yeah. And, I bet they know the people that they need to yell at and the people that they don't. And, that was very insightful for your commanding officer to know that you would respond better to encouragement than yelling encouragement,
She probably kind of sensed too that I was more the sensitive type.
Yeah.
That maybe that wasn't the way to go with me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was good.
I never had to do the head in the locker thing.
Oh, well, that's good.
But there were other people like in my company that they did.
Oh boy.
Somehow I managed to just barely go under that radar. Like with the locker inspection, I
Yeah.
struggled with that too because you had to have everything just so.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like whenever we came back after the inspection,
Uh-huh.
like all my stuff was thrown on the ground, and that's usually an indicator that you failed the inspection.
Ooh, yeah.
And then they would cycle you with the intense exercise. I mean, here I am, I'm just like I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
And the girl in my company that was on watch at the time, she
Uh-huh.
comes up to me and she's like, "You didn't fail." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? My stuff's on the floor." And she's like, "What happened was because yours was kind of more sloppy, I guess would be the word. They examined your stuff up close more. But all
Oh.
your checkpoints were there, and they are actually more lenient in the
Oh.
inspection than the
Mm-hmm.
practice. But
Mm-hmm.
it basically, I was like that close to not passing.
Oh boy.
But I did pass. I was like, yes.
So what made you decide to go into the Navy?
Getting away from my parents,
Oh, okay.
especially
Oh.
my stepmother.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Do I need to say more?
No, you don't need to say more. Oh.
That's a
Oh,
long story.
yeah. Oh goodness. Well, you survived the Navy. And then did you meet the biscuit before you got out or after you got out?
Way after.
Okay.
I met him in 2009.
Okay.
I'm bad with years.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. Well, that's awesome.
I got out of the Navy like 1996, I think.
Oh,
Nin
yeah.
Something like that, 1997.
Hmm.
A long time after.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah, Gloria, I agree. I couldn't deal with the shouting thing either. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was concerned about it, but it really isn't as bad as you think. Because they're mostly shouting so
Yeah.
you can hear them.
Yeah.
Because they gotta talk over a big group of people. It's
Yeah.
not like they're typically just shouting, like, being mean
Out of anger.
shouting.
Yeah. 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 So, and Gloria says, I couldn't do men's press ups. Your chest couldn't be on the floor and you have an hourglass figure, tall and kind of slim. Yeah. Men's push ups are really not easy.
And they'll fuss you too about the butt in the air.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Like they want you to be straight, your body to be straight, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of, yeah. So I added a green where the yellow was. And then this other color is actually, um, it's like a tan, but then it has pinks and greens and blues and purples,
Ooh.
but just a little bit. So it kind of doesn't show up a whole lot on here. But you can see a little bit of the color. So anyway, I'm on to another colorway. And then after this one, I'm almost done with that lighter color. So when that gets done, I don't know what color I'll go to with that. But anyway, so I'm like, I've got like a blue in the center, blue green, which kind of looks gray with the way they combine, and then the yellow, and now I've got a little bit of a green layer. So I'll probably go with maybe a purple or a red or something like that. But well, Connie, our time is actually up. I don't go over, I never go over an hour on my lives in the mornings. And look, we just chatted and had such a great time. Thank you for joining.
I'm a bad influence.
Thank you for joining me, because you know what? Catherine says, I remember spit shining my boots. They had to be shiny. Woo!
And then you usually took pantyhose also.
My. Yeah. Oh, wow. So Catherine is in Canada. She's more on the Alberta side, like western side. And so, woo, I didn't realize that you served too, Catherine. That's interesting. Oh, my goodness. So that is so cool. All right. Well, I'm going to let you go. And everyone, I just want to thank you for joining Connie and I this morning. I'm so glad Connie was here, because then I got to just crochet, and she kept me chatting, and I really enjoy hanging out with Connie. Now, let me tell you what's going to happen this week, okay? Normally, we do our Southern Crocheters live on a Wednesday, but I have to be somewhere during that time today, and it was like nothing that I could reschedule.
Anita had something going on this afternoon too.
Yeah. So Connie and I kind of put our heads together, and we thought, wouldn't it be fun to do a Southern Crocheters live on a Friday night and have kind of like a little party thing going? We may even go over an hour since it's a Friday.
Ooh, scandalous.
So we are going to go live this Friday night, 6 p.m. Are you Central?
Yes, Central.
Okay, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So 7 p.m. like New York, Atlanta time, and 6 p.m. like Louisiana, Alabama. I don't know what else. But anyway, 6 p.m. Central Time. And so you do the math. If you're anywhere else in the world, just do the math, pick a number, and then, go back or forward.
Google it. That's the easiest thing to do.
Oh,
just
good.
Be like, good. What time is such and such in whatever time zone?
Yep, absolutely. So this Friday, we're going to talk about crochet flowers. And I can't wait, because I cannot wait until I can actually plant some flowers here at the new house in Tennessee. We don't have any flowers planted. I want roses. I want hibiscus. I want, I just want all.
That's my new word, y'all.
Yeah. So I am really, really looking forward to talking about crochet flowers with Connie and Anita. And so mark that on your calendar. It's going to be on Connie's channel. So so that's going to be fun. Hey, Connie, did you see that if you do your lives on YouTube, that you can, like, everybody on the live can stream on their own channel? We're going to have to try that next time. Next time I'll do the live. I know Anita is, like, in April, I can do the live. Anita's new to our group, and so I don't know if she's comfortable yet. When she gets comfortable, then we'll let her host the live. But I'm wondering if maybe we want to try it there next time, and we can both stream it on YouTube so that we both can, I don't know how you feel about that, but
I don't know. I'm just used to how you tend to do stuff.
Me too. Yeah. I don't know how it works. Maybe we'll have to try it when it's not our Southern Crocheters, when it's like just the two of us, and And just on a random day, we'll say, hey, do you want to go live with me? And we'll try it. And we'll do it on both channels, because I've seen some of the people that I follow, they have both gone live at the same time. Because I've seen the same thumbnail for both of them, and I'm like, what's going on? And then I was like, oh no, that's that person and that's that person. So we'll have to try that before we do a Southern Crocheter.
So what are you doing Saturday at noon?
Saturday at noon, I don't have any plans.
If you want, you can hop on my panel. We'll be talking about, well, I'm by myself unless you pop up. But
okay.
The topic is plants. Remember plants?
Yes. I remember our Green Week. That was fun.
You would be the perfect person.
All right. Well, I'm going to sign off, and then, oh, no, you go ahead and sign off your way, and then I'll sign off my way, and then I'll click the button, okay?
I hope everybody has a fabulous Yorny day. Be the light, and always remember to be the best sportly you that you can be, and be cool and be kind. Bye, y'all.
And I say, stay safe, be kind, and get hooking, and much love to everybody. And I will see you on Friday morning live, 9 a.m. And then don't forget Friday evening. Yay, Southern Crocheters Live. See you then. Bye. Love you.